Welcome to the United States of America. The land of the free and the home of the fucking brave, man. Where the apple pie is as warm as the piece of ass that you had last night. For some of you, it was probably a few months ago, but I'm sure you remember what it was like. Where we wake up every single morning and we piss red, white, and blue. Unless you're pissing brown with a little red in it, something's wrong. Probably from banging that fucking Taiwanese hooker last weekend, but whatever. You got Obamacare, man. You can go get that shit taken care of, which you should. So anyway, let's get back to it. Today I want to talk about what I like to call another chapter in the Pussification of America. Today, I tell you, I was thinking a lot about the past 2 days about how fucking people's feelings have been getting hurt so goddamn easy. It's just insane. You know, you can't say anything. You can't talk about anything anymore. You can't put anything on Facebook without people getting offended, and you know, it's just such horseshit, man. I don't know what's happened lately, but it's getting pretty fucking bad. So I want to specifically talk about a few things like holidays. I don't know what it's like in the schools, the areas that your kids go to school, or if you're a kid watching this, you're pretty much fucked. But if you're a kid watching this, what it's like in the school you go to. But I know schools around here where my daughter goes, you can't say things like Merry Christmas anymore. You can't say Happy Halloween. They call it Spirit Day, and you know, it's the holiday season, but you can't officially say Merry Christmas, you know. Whatever happened to the days when we were kids, man? We would get paraded around the school. Everybody would, you know, the classes would walk all over the place. You'd be in your piece of shit Frankenstein costume, or your Princess Leia costume. It was always made of plastic and had the big fucking mask on it, and you couldn't even see through the eyes straight, you know. Or if you're a poor person, or if your mom was just a fucking drunk and wanted to save money for a cheap bottle of vodka to drink her life away because she was pissed off about having you at 16, excuse me, then she would get you a fucking sheet, and she'd be like, we're going to make you into Casper the Friendly Ghost. And she would cut the eyeballs out for you, and you'd fucking put the sheet on. You'd be walking around with the sheet on. You didn't even look like a fucking ghost. You looked like a Kentucky Klansman. Nobody cared, though. That's just how it was, man. Nobody was offended by any fucking bullshit. You know, and Christmas was awesome. Oh, God. You'd go into Christmas. You'd always have the fucking Christmas concert, and all you little bastards would all walk in. Everybody's wearing suits and dresses, and we'd be standing up on the stage like this, and all stiff, and our hair would be greased to the side, and we're la 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 la. We'd be singing our fucking little asses off, embarrassed, but we didn't care, man. We were scared because our parents were watching us, and they were making sure that we didn't fuck up or get out of line, or Santa Claus wasn't coming to fucking see you. That's how it was. And speaking of Santa Claus, I don't know, the school that I went to was kind of funny because we had a Santa Claus, and he sat way in the corner at the end of the concert, and he handed out little grab bags and handed out candy canes and shit like that. And it was always the janitor. Everybody knew it was the fucking janitor, too. He was just sitting there, miserable. He had this dirty, dingy fucking Santa Claus costume on. He had cotton balls glued to his fucking face. And you would go up. You knew it was him, too, but you didn't say anything because he was always giving out those little gifts that you wanted. And it was always the same fucking gift. It was, you know, the little parachute guy you would throw up and the parachute would come down, you know, or it was the fucking paddle ball, you know, that you would get. And you'd go up there and you'd get it, and you'd smell like wild turkey and fucking Winston 100s. Disgusting. But you get your paddle ball, you start beating the shit out of the paddle ball. 15 minutes later, it was broke. You throw the paddle ball on the floor when you got home, and you leave it there, and you thought that'd be the end of it. But nope. About 3 months later, you're acting like a little dickhead in the house. Here comes mom and dad with the fucking paddle. It'll hit you in the ass crack with it. That was the gift that kept on fucking giving. So Christmas was always a blast, you know, back in the day when I was growing up. So, but again, people are offended about everything. No bullshit. This is no bullshit, this story. My daughter goes to a school where she can't even bring invitations for her birthday anymore unless she brings invitations for the whole entire class. She can't just say, I'm bringing 10 or 12. She got to bring 25 of them because they don't want to offend the other kids that weren't invited to the party. Now, that is some fucking stupid shit. These kids, you don't invite everybody because my kid doesn't like your kid because your kid's a fucking spaz. Acts like a dick in class, makes it so nobody gets recess after lunch. They got to sit there in the fucking class, put their head down, or they got to read or something like that because your kid's a fucking erratic asshole all the time. That's why your kid wasn't fucking invited. But you know what? Here's a scenario. So now we got to invite all these fucking kids. I got 15 fucking spazzes running around with 15 normal kids in a Chuck E. Cheese with 3,000 other kids. I'm spending $25 a head. Your kid's running around and he's fucking dumping drinks and he's fucking beating people up and taking their tickets so he can get the little ring thing, the ring pop on his fucking hand. It's bullshit, man. Why do I want to do that? My daughter's birthday's ruined. My day's fucking ruined because now I'm sitting at the bar at Chuck E. Cheese. I'm just chugging beers to forget about your fucking miserable kid. Now my wife's pissed off. She's got to drag me out of there. I'm all drunk. It's a fucking mess. All right. Another thing, please give me a second. This one pisses me off the most right here. So the other thing that gets me is, don't get me started with these people out there who want to baby their fucking kids about getting a participation trophy in sports. I mean, that's fucking absolutely ridiculous. Not for nothing, your kid sucks. He can't fucking tackle. He can't hit a ball. He can't fucking catch a ball. He can't fucking shoot a puck with a stick. He can't skate. He can't do anything. He fucking sucks. And that's okay to suck. Not everybody's good at sports. It's okay that he sucks. Sign him up for the chess club or fucking knitting class or put him in the fucking book of the month club, something like that. It's okay. Your kid sucks. Nothing wrong with that. All right? So, listen, trust me. By you telling him he's good and he deserves a trophy, you're setting him up for failure his whole life. That's all you're doing. Because what happens, people, let's be fucking honest. Half of your life is fucking miserable and half of it's a disappointment anyway. So you might as well get him fucking used to it. I mean, he should be used to it anyway because the day he came out of that fucking clam box, he opened up his eyes and he saw his two parents. He was like, are you fucking kidding me? This is what it's like? So it's been started with disappointment right from the beginning. Just continue with the disappointment. Get him fucking used to it. All right? So listen, what I'm saying in the end of this video is that everybody needs to lighten the fuck up a little bit. I'm going to say Merry fucking Christmas, Happy fucking Hanukkah, Happy Halloween, Happy Easter. I'm going to say all that stuff. If you're offended, then maybe you should look at the problem. The problem's within yourself. It's not within anything else or anybody else. All right, maybe you need to have a fucking drink, smoke a joint, get laid, therapy, Zoloft, whatever the fuck you need to fucking lighten up a little bit. Lighten up. This life is short, all right? And we got a short time on this shitty planet. Why are you going to be miserable about it all the time? Calm the fuck down, relax, have a fucking drink, and chill out, all right? So listen, people, I'm going to pour this Bailey's Topper. As I pour this, I want to say thank you to everybody that's out there. We're up to 1,100 friends. I need people to continue to please share these videos. I know it's pretty vulgar and you can't share them a lot, but even if you don't post a video and share it, just say to friends, hey, check this guy out. Send me a friend request. I'll check it out. Let's just keep this thing going. I'm having a good time with it. Be honest with you, I was supposed to do a video the other day. No real excuse for it. Excuse was I just got too fucking drunk and I wasn't able to communicate with a camera. So, all right, people, here we go. Drink them up. I want to give a special shout out to my son who's in the military. He's aboard his carrier right now. He's out to sea. Boy, this is for you. This is for all you people. Let's drink them. Happy Kwanzaa, motherfuckers. I'll see you Saturday.